innovative bio-designed fistula plug has been called a dramatic leap forward in the surgical treatment of fistulas. The fistula plug treats difficult fistulas without causing sphincter muscle damage that can lead to incontinence. Following inspection of the seton and fistula, irrigate the tract with hydrogen peroxide. Cut the seton and attach a suture to the cut end. Tie this suture to the Cook Medical Fistula brush. The brush is designed with loops on either end to help secure the suture and fistula plug to the brush. Pull the brush catheter into the fistula tract. Using a back and forth motion with the brush, clean and gently debride the fistula tract, removing non-vascularized tissue. Following adequate hydration, secure the plug to the previously placed suture. Use hydrogen peroxide again to irrigate the fistula tract and flush out any loose debris. Pull it narrow in first through the internal opening of the fistula until slight resistance is felt. Perform plug fixation using 2O long-term absorbable material, such as coated PGA, on a UR6 or comparable needle. Place a stitch deep to the internal sphincter layer and back out of the internal opening without piercing the plug. Continue this stitch by passing the needle directly through the center of the plug at a level sufficiently below the previously noted final mucosal plane. Next, pass the needle down alongside the fistula plug, deep to the internal sphincter layer, and back out at the 9 o'clock position. Repeat the steps, making a stitch perpendicular to the first from a 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock direction. Pull the plug back to its original snug position. Use scissors to trim the plug at the previously noted mucosal level. Tie off the sutures over the top of the plug, effectively pulling the mucosal layer over the top and burying the plug from sight. A small mucosal flap can be used to assure complete coverage and to minimize dimpling at the internal opening. Finally, trim the external end of the plug, flush with the skin. Slightly enlarge the external opening to facilitate drainage.